how the law of attraction works, how to apply it into your daily life, how to manifest exactly what you want. There are two parts to your mind. You have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind does not reason nor think. It merely obeys the commands of the conscious mind. So essentially, whatever you feed your subconscious mind through your conscious mind will eventually come out as some outward expression. If you feed it anger, eventually you're gonna blow up and flip out because you're feeding your subconscious mind anger. You can't tame it. You cannot keep it within you. It will eventually come out as some sort of external expression. So you need to feed your mind positive thoughts. So it begins with a thought. You also have to feel good. You can't feel good while producing negative thoughts. And you know, it's opposite too. You cannot feel bad while producing good thoughts. So you have to get your feelings and your thoughts in order. And then after that, it's your words. What do you say to yourself? Your self-talk is so important. If you're wishing negative things upon other people, you're just going to experience negativity in your life because that's what you're feeding your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind kind of stores everything that you're thinking and speaking, and then eventually it comes out. So you want to feed it positive things. So your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and then comes your actions. You know, what you're feeding your subconscious mind will eventually turn into an action. So you want to decide what your actions are going to be by feeding your subconscious mind like your goals and your dreams in a positive manner. And you want to have gratitude. So you want to have positive thoughts and feelings and positive words and actions. You also want to have gratitude. You want to be thankful for where you are in life. When you have gratitude, you're showing love. And when you show love, you just get love back. You always get what you put out there. Sooner or later, what you put out there will come back to you. So your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions need to be positive, and you need to have gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. Instead of digging for negative things to be upset about, dig for things to be grateful for. And then you have to visualize. You can't just hope for it. You have to visualize it and expect it. Visualize it, expect it, and then be grateful for having it, and assume the feeling as if you already have it. So you have to control your thoughts, and you have to try to feel good. And then if your thoughts are controlled, your words will be positive, and so will your actions. And then you have gratitude, and then we visualize, and we're going to set goals. You have to figure out your purpose in life. What is your purpose? What do you want to do, be, or have? This is up to you to figure out. No one can tell you your purpose, but you must decide a purpose. Without a purpose, your thoughts and energies are just scattered. You need to focus that down. You can focus the sun's rays through a magnifying glass, and it'll burn a hole through a plank. But without that magnifying glass, which represents your definite purpose, the sun will shine on that same plank for 1,000,000 years without burning it. So you have to set goals. You have to have a purpose. You have to know where you're going. You don't have to know how you're going to get there. That will come with time. You just have to have a goal, and you have to visualize this. You have to write down your purpose. Write down your purpose, memorize it. Read it out loud every day until you have it memorized, and then repeat it to yourself constantly. Next, you need to make a vision board. You need to get pictures. Get a picture of the perfect body that you want to have. This body, you want to be in shape. Put that picture up. You want to live in this house. You want to drive this car. You want that motorcycle. You want that new guitar. Put it on your vision board. And then look at your vision board and feel as if you have those things. And then recite your purpose while you look at your vision board and you really truly feel like you already have it. And then you have to feel grateful. Your body will get tingles, you'll feel relief, you'll feel amazing. And that's the feeling you want to hold on to. And the more you can feel this way, the more that's what's going to come back to you, because that's what you're putting out into the universe. You're putting this feeling of gratitude and happiness. You're putting that out into the universe. And that same feeling is going to come back to you tenfold. You really have to hold this goal in your mind. Assume the feeling of already having it. Whatever it is you want, feel as if you have it, and give thanks. Be grateful. Everything begins with a thought. Start your day out with good thoughts. If you stub your toe out of bed and tell yourself you're going to have a bad day, then you're going to have a bad day. I like to lay in bed for 10-15 minutes every morning, and I meditate, and I think about how well my day is going to be. I think about how grateful I am to be here. And I always have a good day when I do this. So your thoughts, your feelings are very important. Your words are very important. If your thoughts, your feelings, and your words are good and positive, you're going to have positive actions. And you must be grateful for what you have. You must show gratitude. You have to visualize what you want. You have to picture it like a movie. Make a vision board. Stare at that vision board. Set your goals high. Write down your purpose. Memorize your purpose. Stare at your vision board and recite your purpose with feeling. Feel as if you already have achieved it. Feel it. Feel grateful. Really absorb the feeling of feeling good. The more you feel good, the more you'll feel good. Like, you'll attract more good things. You can choose how you feel. It may be very hard at first, but you can choose how you feel. You're a feeling machine. You attract what you feel. If you feel good, you attract good. If you feel bad, you attract bad. Assume the feeling of already having it. Whatever it is you want, feel as if you have it, and give thanks. Be grateful. This is how you attract. This is how you work with the law. It's so simple, but it is a challenge. It's a challenge to be on the same frequency as your dreams. You have to put yourself in the mindset of already having it. And this can be difficult, but it is simple. So it's all about feeling good and believing in yourself. You have to ask, believe, receive. And of course you're going to have to work for it. But the great thing about this is it's really mostly about your thoughts. If you control those thoughts and feel good, when the time comes to take action, you're going to feel inspired to take action. You're going to enthusiastically take action because you've been thinking about this And if you're constantly thinking about the things you want, it's going to be completely inspired action. You're going to go for this. It's not going to feel like work. You really have to just control those thoughts, because then the action will come. Inspired action is great, because then it's fun. You're doing work and you're like getting lost in the work because you've been thinking about it so much, so intently. You almost have to become obsessed with your purpose. Just think about it constantly. And that's kind of why this is like a great secret, because it really takes a lot of willpower to be constantly like thinking about your goals and your dreams and feeding yourself this positive thoughts and fighting against all the negativity around you in the world. We're all hypnotized by the world around us, but really you want to be hypnotized by your own words. Like, we're all hypnotized. So don't let the world and the media and your coworkers or your friends or family hypnotize you with their thoughts and fears and doubts. What you want to do is hypnotize yourself with these positive affirmations. That's really all you need to do. It really is that simple. But it's hard, because you really have to really focus and obsess over achieving your purpose. And then all of a sudden you'll end up taking inspired action, and you'll notice that you're like working towards your goals. Just saying the affirmation, I maintain good habits. I say that to myself daily. And suddenly I don't drink as much, and I'm not eating bad foods, and I'm actually exercising more. And I didn't make a plan to start doing these things. It just happened based off of an affirmation that I repeat to myself constantly. And this can work for you. It actually works for everyone. And it's already working for you. You just maybe haven't realized what you've been feeding your subconscious mind. Once you know the results of negative thinking, you'll never want to think negatively again. This stuff is powerful and it works. It just takes time and effort. But it gets easier and easier each day. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. You need to write down affirmations for yourself. Start giving yourself positive affirmations. No negative thoughts. You have to get rid of those thoughts as soon as they come. It's okay if they come. You just have to let them pass and replace them with positive thoughts. Do not let them linger. You don't want to linger in tempting situations. You don't want to linger in negative thoughts. When something upsets you, do not dwell on it. Move on. Have the thought, let it pass. Remember, you cannot skip any of these steps. All of these principles must be applied in order to attract. Yes, you may be able to attract certain things without fully applying every principle. But if you really want to successfully attract and continue to attract what you want and desire and have it sustain, you have to follow all of these steps. And another one of the very important steps is giving. Remember that you get what you put out there. Not only you get what you feel and what you think, you get what you give too. So you have to be generous. You have to be willing to help others. You have to be willing to give your last dollar or the t-shirt off of your back. You have to help people. If you help others and wish good things upon others, good things will come back. It's a lifestyle. You really have to absorb all of these things and just do them on a daily basis as a practice. When you go to a restaurant, tip your servers. Tip them well. Donate to your church or to local charities. Donate your money. The bigger your window of giving, the bigger your window of receiving. The more you give, the more you receive. This is not a new concept, but a very true one. The other thing about this is you really have to be honest with yourself about what you really want. You have to be truly passionate about your purpose. If you're going after something you're unsure about, it's not going to work. All the factors have to be there. Whatever line of business you're going into, whether you're creating a YouTube channel or writing a book, or whether you're an artist or a doctor, you can't cheat your way through things. Like if you're going to school, don't be cheating. Don't be cheating others to get money to help you grow your business, because that's just going to create lack in your life, and you're going to fail eventually. You may get ahead by being shady for a minute, but eventually it's going to catch up to you, and it won't last. Nothing will long endure unless it's built on truth and justice, and it has to benefit all parties involved. If you're selling a product, you've got to give them more than they've bargained for. It has to be worth it to them, and you have to make a profit off of that as well. But it's got to be honest. It's got to benefit all parties involved. And if you do this the right way, it might take 2 seconds longer to get there, but it's gonna last. You're building on a foundation of truth and justice. It will not work any other way. You cannot cheat the system. That's why it's called a law. You got to work with the law, because if you don't work with the law, you're going to face the consequences. Check out the books in the description. I put links to all the books that I've been reading over the last few years that have really helped me, and basically all the knowledge that I'm putting in this video I gathered from these books. So check them out yourself, read them, study them. Thanks for watching.